a ghost on video.
Oh my God, Bloody Mary!
He's really moving now. Yes!
This building has a lot of reflections.
Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary.
People are fascinated by ghosts, the paranormal, and what happens to those who die. We have TV shows, movies, and YouTube series about ghosts. We have blogs and equipment especially made for ghost hunting. But the question still remains, why is there so much push for paranormal in our media?
For me, ghosts are like, or I like to call them more spirits, but same idea. They're just people who have yet to pass on from this world, the physical world, into like, and completely into like the underworld, whatever.
There are spirits from another realm trying to communicate to the living.
Ghosts to me are like espíritus that kind of haven't resolved something, so they're still here.
When someone passes, they're not truly gone. They're still here with us, no matter what.
Because people are constantly moving, people are constantly changing places, and some ghosts, I don't know, I would assume pertain to certain locations because of their attachments in life to that place.
You only ever have an experience because someone's trying to call out to you.
Ghosts are similar to psychotic human beings, capable of reasoning them for themselves. Spirits, on the other hand, have surviving personalities of all of us who pass through the door of death in relatively normal fashion. With so many accounts of ghosts popping up everywhere in the news and media, it begs the question, are ghosts even real, or just a figment of our imagination?
And some people perceive certain real-life acts as acts of ghosts because they don't understand what's happening in the situation.
We've just first moved into my apartment. I was scared because I finally had not my own room, but I finally had a room. And my sister came home at like midnight that day. So it was like 2 in the morning, and I woke up and I felt like something was grabbing my hand. But the weird thing is, I sleep with my face over my hand and under my pillow, so I don't know how that could have happened. I was maybe imagining things, but they also say that like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. is like the haunting hour.
The first one was at my cousin's house. We were spending the night and we heard loud noises, loud crumbling noises like footsteps, and no one was awake at the time. It was just the two of us. We heard loud noises. My 2 cousins were asleep. And we went to go investigate it, and it was nothing. But we heard whispering, and we quickly ran to our blankets. As the little kids we ran to our blankets and hid under there until morning.
Ghosts from, like we know from scary movies, don't exist. I think it's probably something like the wind. Maybe a creak in the floor. What is it called? Chaos theory, where something triggers something.
Paranormal is said to be debunkable because when the brain is left alone in a room of darkness, it tends to latch onto familiarities that it has seen before. So that person you saw walking by could just be your mind. The brain tends to fill in a bunch of details that are missing when the brain is in a weak state of mind. For example, if a loved one has recently died, the brain would try to trick itself into believing the person is still there. This would mean linking unrelated events to a paranormal experience.
I really like scary movies.
How come?
The suspense and the thrill just, I like to jump in my chair, and it's cool.
Some of the horror movies that I've seen, they're based off of true stories, and I hear stories that after watching the movie, some crazy stuff happened afterwards, so I'm always looking behind my back.
I like to get scared. It's kind of interesting to watch them because not only as a filmmaker are you seeing the way they make it and the way they actually make it so you get scared, the psychological horror. It's also like, oh, it's scary, you know.
On my stance on ghost hunters, some of them are fake and some of them are true. So it's kind of hard to tell which ones are fake and which ones are true. I've seen some work and some like editing and stuff like that to make objects move and stuff. So it's kind of hard for people to find if it's true or not.
I feel like because those kind of shows just like to tap into like the idea of the supernatural, and so you don't necessarily have to capture the supernatural for people to get that feeling. So I think they're just trying to rake in money.
Honestly, I think ghost hunters don't believe in ghosts. I think they're on YouTube trying to make some money. And that's awesome. I think they're basically people making a TV show for entertainment. And I think most of them who are doing that know that, and they're making a fiction.
I believe media influencers like YouTubers make these ghost hunting videos that make people believe in them more because of stuff that happens, but they just do it for the money and views.
I think I played it once when I was younger. I played it once when I was younger. And I think somebody was pushing it to different letters.
So it wasn't like moving on its own?
I don't think it was moving on its own. I think some joker was pushing it around the board.
What brought you to play the game?
Just, hey, there's a Ouija board, let's scare ourselves type of. Oh, what led me to play the Ouija board is I was like, hey, let's scare ourselves. We just saw it in this movie. Let's try it out.
When we die, there is an afterlife. Because why should we suffer through this horrible life, this actual hell, and then just suffer in darkness? It makes no sense to me because I believe that there is something after we die.
Most of paranormal experiences seem to be linked with some sort of religion. In religion, there is believed to either be an afterlife, a heaven, or a hell. People believe the paranormal because of this promise that there is something more than life. They want security that what they're doing is not just for now, and they want security of survival. So most people turn to paranormal to bring themselves comfort in life because they cannot bear the thought of nothingness after death.
because the movie creeped me out.
Do you ever hear strange noises?
Sometimes it's probably either house noises or the ventilation system.
What are ghosts to you?
No, because they could always edit in noises or just Photoshop or do something to it.
Do you think there is any way to capture ghosts?
I believe there is not any way to capture ghosts because there is nothing there.
Why do you think these ghost hunters exist?
They just exist to gain money off of viewers that watch their shows.
Why do you think they watch their shows?
Because they believe that the ghosts are real when they're not.
Do you think ghost hunters make other people believe in ghosts?
I believe that they do sometimes make some people believe in ghosts, but most of the time, no.
Why?
Because
Do you think any other types of medias try to influence people?
yes, because they just want more ghost support.
Three, two, one. Do you think everyone has had an experience?
No, but I believe that people that do believe that ghosts are real think they have because their mind tricks them to thinking there's actually something paranormal going on.
Hold on. Hold for sound. Okay, so we're doing that question again because I couldn't hear you. Yeah, hold on. Okay, where was I? Oh, yeah. Do you think everyone has had an experience? Speak louder.
I think no, but people that do believe in paranormal stuff think they have because their mind tricks them to thinking there's something paranormal going on.
What the fuck is going on?
Fucking.
Fucking choir kids. Fuck you, Shirley. Go fucking kill yourself. Shit, I'm still recording. I don't give a shit. I hate that bitch.
You're just gonna edit that out, huh?
Yeah. Okay. So now this sounds better. Speak a bit louder. And do you think everyone has had an experience?
I believe no one has had, but people that do believe in ghosts think they have because their mind tricks them to believe there's something paranormal going on.
Do you think all experiences are true?
No, No, because their experience could always have an explanation for it.
What kind of explanation would you say there are?
Because if they hear noises, it could either be like some house creaking, or just the floorboards, or just like something in the house that kind of like made a little creak noise.
What are your thoughts on the Ouija board?
I believe that the Ouija board is just fake and it doesn't contact spirits.
Okay. Three, two, and one. What are ghosts to you?
Ghosts are just something that people created in their mind to make it seem like there's something out there.
Do they have a purpose?
No, because once they die, there's no more place for them to go.
Do you believe in ghosts?
No, because I think that there's always an explanation for everything that happens.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to question 6.
And that was
5. What are ghosts to you? You forgot. Remember, they're fictional, okay?
So there's just fictional thing that people created in their heads.
Yeah, okay, so what are ghosts to you?
They are just fictional things that people created in their heads to make it seem like there's something out there.
Do they have a purpose?
No, because once people die, there's no more place for them to go.
Okay. Why do you think you don't believe in them?
Because there's always an explanation for stuff that happens.
Have you ever had any paranormal experiences?
I have never had any paranormal experiences.
Do you think there's a reason you haven't had any paranormal experiences?
Yeah, because there's no such thing as a paranormal thing or being.
Would you believe someone else's ghost story if they told you?
No, because people could be lying, and there's always these explanations for stuff that happened.
Do you think everyone has had a ghost experience?